The Great Betrayal of Nations. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I've been trying to record this video. I've just been getting on ahead of myself. Lord help me. You guys, I'm so blessed. Today I'm reading a dream from a young woman, okay, who gave me permission. I won't be reading the entire dream, only parts of the dream. And she did not give me permission to say her name. Therefore, those of you who do send end time dreams, they remain unread or unquoted because you did not give me permission for that. If you want me to read out your end time dream, then let me know. Okay, because some people are always okay just writing a brief summary of them in the comment section. But if you want me to read your end time dreams, especially those similar to mine, do let me know that it's okay for me to read it, and also specify if I should say your name or if you'd rather remain anonymous. Now, this dream was sent because of the dreams that I had. It was the alien invasion. I know some of you thought, okay, Maria has lost it, but you have to hear how this word comes together, you guys. The alien invasion and China capturing SA. Okay. Um, I will read the word in the middle of this message. So let us start with the dream from this young lady. Like I said, I'm only just quoting bits and pieces, okay? Now, in this dream, this young lady, the thing is, there's some personal matters in it, and all I did was just to remove some of the personal things that were for her, a message that was for her, and just trying to just take out what can benefit all of us. Okay, yeah. So she did give permission for me to share the whole dream if I wanted to. It is just my personal choice to leave some of the things out for her. Okay. Yeah. So this lady spoke about being in a place where she saw people who were dressed in black and white. And she said these people were so neatly dressed, and it was both men and women, young and old, but they were also put together. And then she said that she heard them speaking, and after studying them for a while, it was then that she realized that these people were robots. These people were robots, you know. And then she said upon studying them, that's when she heard them make a conversations, but she was not trying to eavesdrop. She just heard from where she was standing, where one man asked it. They were all Chinese in her dreams, where one man asked, what if they find out our plan to capture South Africa? And then another one said, why would they know? How would they know that China intends to capture South Africa? And thereafter there was if one was holding something like a radio, but it was like a cell phone slash radio, in which she said she understood that through that they were able to hear the different calls that were being made to the police. And what did get out, there were people that did get the word out that yes, China did not only intend to capture South Africa, but they were already in the country. Okay, and she said what terrified her the most was that these were robots. They were non-human. They were non-human. Okay, so what the Lord has made me realize, I've always said in my dream interpretation videos that I've seldom found a standalone dream. The thing is, we sometimes fail to see how the dreams come together. So it is through sharing your dreams that I'm able to see how my own dreams fit together. Okay? In this dream, I'll just be quoting like three of my dreams to see how it's actually more than three, but I'm just going to be skimming through quickly. I won't be rehashing anything, but I will be pointing out um, things of importance. Okay, for some of you who do not believe in the zombies and the aliens and you do not understand how it all fits in, you want to hear this word, and I'm going to read scripture. And I even encourage you to further study on this. That's another thing. I came across two testimonies that bore witness to two of my videos, two of the hardest videos that I had to make, but I made them in obedience. And when I saw that, the relief and the joy that I felt so redeemed, you know. But then I had that thing like, Maria, just take notes so you can make a video and explain. Now that you have further clarity, like you see, like in a dream, like I would just perhaps see a person being able to call in the sky closer or the moon closer, and it doesn't make sense until I hear testimony of an ex-Satanist who explains why that was done. What does it mean? You know, so the Lord has been confirming things to me in that way because I'm not into politics. I'm not into the news. I'm not into movies. So it's through testimonies that that basically have nothing to do with the topic that a person would actually quote. So I had felt so redeemed. But I had it in myself to write notes. But I remember saying, but I shared the word. I did my due diligence. But I felt that the people who don't believe, that it's on them not to believe. I've done my due diligence. But as I did my Bible study, I came across this word that said, the scripture that said that we need to be patient with the young Christians and handle them with gentleness, with patience and understanding. You know, the Lord was convicting me, and I felt so convicted because the dreams that I've had have revealed things to me that had anyone ever taught me, I would have had a problem receiving or believing. So I felt that, well, I can do that. I can still go back on my dreams. And as I carry on hearing different things that the Lord is revealing, I will put them together. So I want to be sharing my dreams, and then find stories of real people so I can link them and show that and explain to you guys what God is trying to say, and then leave the rest to you to further investigate. Like you can Google this further and study it further, you know. Yeah, so when she said that in the dream, it was the Chinese men, and they were saying they were going to capture South Africa. That is what inspired the title. There is going to be a betrayal among nations, a betrayal among close friends. Right now, we see nations being in groups, but there's a betrayal that will cause much damage, that will cause lives. And it's out of greed, and it's just part of the end times. Some things we really can't pray away. Just like Judas, I mean, Jesus couldn't pray that away. You know, it is what it is. Okay? So just like Jesus said, Lord, if it's possible, let this cup pass, but let it be your will and not mine. So, yes, there will be a betrayal of the nations. Close nations will fight against each other. Actually, close nations will betray each other for personal gain, for selfish gain, and that gain has got nothing to do with the people of a country or the people within that country. So even us as South Africa, as close as we are to China, China will betray South Africa. Yes, China will betray South Africa. China has an eye for South Africa. I do not know what it is that they saw, what it is that they're aiming for. But I feel so redeemed that someone else did dream China capturing South Africa. Okay? And please understand, I'm just the teacher of the gospel. I do not preach against hate of any country or a people. The problem has never been the people, but the problem has been the leaders that are behind the leaders. You know, the people, the faces we do not see. Okay? And now it's actually more than just wrestling against principalities, you guys, because these people are here. Just like in some of the dreams I've mentioned of people which are half humans. And the Bible is full of examples about that. But that's not what I want us to focus on today. So, another thing I wanted to say. In my dream of alien invasion, I spoke about the people that were dressed in black and white. And I said that in my dream, they were half human and they were half demons. And I also spoke about the other group that was coming, which was much higher, much smarter, and much stronger than these. And they were coming, we saw them coming into the earth. Okay. In my dream, I saw them physically, but I know that anything that has to do with the terrestrial beings, it is spiritual. Okay. I do not really want to go into that. And then I also have had a dream where I spoke about the color black and white. I said how the Lord had put me in the middle of downtown Joburg, where I saw the 666 beginning, and the clothes were mainly white or black or both black and white. Okay. And no, I did not dress in black and white to stress my point. Okay. So, another thing I'm looking at my notes, you guys. I want us to read at the book of Daniel, chapter 2. This will help to clarify some things and help you to see things that you perhaps have overlooked. I'm reading Daniel chapter 2. Excuse my Bible, guys. It is old. I prefer this one. That's where I make my notes. I do have a new Bible, but this is the Bible for my studies. Okay, it's well marked. This is when Daniel was interpreting the dream. Okay, this was when Daniel was interpreting the King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. This is verse 31. Okay. You looked, O king, and there before you stood a large statue, an enormous, dazzling statue, awesome in appearance. The head of the statue was made of pure gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of baked clay. I want to read this verse. This is verse 33. Its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of baked clay. This shows the mixture of DNA. This shows the mixture of two things that do not belong together. There are just certain substances and certain things that just do not go together. And then it goes on to say in verse 34, while you were watching, a rock was cut out, but not by human hand. It struck the statue on its feet of iron and clay, and smashed them. Okay. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were broken to pieces at the same time and became like chaff on a threshing floor in the summer. The wind swept them away without leaving a trace, but the rock that struck the statue became a huge mountain and filled the whole earth, So this is the end. This Jesus being the rock of our salvation. That is his triumphant end. But it is this rock that smashed the feet that are partly of iron and partly of baked clay. We are that generation. We are that last bit. Okay. So I hope you are not losing me. I'm just trying to make this video not too long. I will make reference to this again when I will teach on this when on another teaching, when I want to focus more on the scripture. Okay. Verse point number 5. And I also made I need to go back to Daniel chapter 2. Here we speak about the mixed breed of some sort. And this mixed breed of some sorts, it has to do with what I just said. What when you don't understand, like, is this half human, half robot? Is this half human, half demon? Do you understand? That is the mixture that I'm talking about. That is the mixture that the word of the Lord is talking about. I made a dream. I made a video where I spoke about wonders in the sky. And I said I saw demons that were in the sky, but for whatever reason, they were still there. It was like they were not yet being released, but they were already ready. And this explains, this helps us to also, am I skipping points? This also helps us to understand what the zombie apocalypse, like, what does it really mean? It just has to do with with the forced entry of demons into humans, forced entry of demons into humans. I know I'm saying a lot, but I promise to make videos to be getting deep into some of these things that I'm saying. But for the sake of not making my videos long, I'm just going to be reading as I'm going. And for some of you who have a more understanding of spiritual things, you already got me and you already flowing with me. And for those of you who do not have the knowledge, just know that even in the coming videos, I still plan to go deep into this. Okay. So yes, this explains how it all comes together with my zombie dream, the messed up DNA, how it affected, how the demons entered people. It was just not like a physical thing. It's like more like physical and spiritual. I say physical because now we see the half people, half demons, half people, half this, half just like a mixed breed of two things that just don't belong together. And with regards to the zombies, like I said, it's just legal entry, but it's forced. That is why the people look somehow and behave somehow. Okay. Did I say everything I needed to say? Oh, yes. And I wanted to also speak about the dreams, that dream where I spoke about the one that's in the sky. You guys, I saw the portal in the sky. I had assumed that the portal would be down there because according to scripture, hell is down there. But now this has to do with the aliens. Okay, that is just the demons. Okay, and I don't even want to go on and start to study about the first heaven, the second. I'm not even going to touch on that. So this portal was opened for the demons that were coming from up there instead of the demons that were coming from down there. Like I said, I only share what God reveals to me. And some of you who know better, as I share these things, you're able to come to me and say, Maria, this is what God meant. This is how it worked when I was in the kingdom of darkness. So you guys, you have enlightened me. I feel so educated right now. Okay. I've been, yes, I've been a bit silent, yes, but I'm learning so much. I am learning so much, you guys. I'm just trying to just put the videos together so that they make sense, not just for me, but also for me to be able to tell you guys what I've learned. So it's been such a blessing. So I encourage you to please keep on reaching out to me, because I'm just telling you what God has showed me, and some other things are really revealed to me as time goes on. And sometimes it just takes for someone who has been in the kingdom of darkness to actually say, Maria, God showed you this because this is what it means. Okay, so I'm so, so grateful. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for opening my eyes, for shedding light onto things that were a blur to me and a mystery, okay, to a lot of us. So yeah, I feel so encouraged. I feel so encouraged. So thank you guys. God bless.